Hello friends, how are you doing today? Let me put the music to the minimum. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. A little bit less. Yep. Okay. So, today I'm going to continue with the Famousity mobile version made in Godot in C#. And hey everyone. So we can have a look at the current state of the game and where we finished on the Friday. So let's just do that. Okay, so on Friday we are able to add camera transitions, so you can click on the table card and you will be zoomed in and looked at the table card, so you can see what card to play. And we also were able to click on the card from your hand to play it. So let's do this. What we are missing here is still the possibility to go back, so I will implement this today, and then we will focus and finish all of other camera views, which should be actually the table views of the opponents. So that's planned for today. We will see how it goes. So basically today I'm going to focus on the HUD. So we will need a button here, and let's see how it's done in Godot. So first of all, we will need a new child node, which we'll call HUD. Actually not HUD, but we will call it a node. And then we will rename it to HUD. So this should basically group all of our HUD elements on the screen. And to show the HUD elements, or to show something 2D on the screen, we will need a viewport. More specifically a viewport container. So let's do this, and we use this viewport container for, actually this could also be HUD, but I will call this one actions. Yeah, it can be called actions. And we want to have it stretch on our screen, and we want to have it full rect. Okay, and what I'm thinking here is to basically show a button here on the top, on the bottom right screen. Okay, so I'm trying to click on the center of the screen, but it's not working at the moment, and that's why that's because the viewport is basically blocking the whole inputs. So what we need to do to fix that is to change mouse to ignore. So this viewport will be ignoring mouse events for now. And let's go back to game. Yeah, so I can go here. So basically when user zooms in to this view, I would like to have some button here to be able to go back. So let's put a button here on the bottom right, and we will call it, there is a button, something like that. Actually not sure which one to use, texture button, maybe this is the one I'm looking for. And we will call this one to reset camera. And we want to have it on the bottom right side. think I might want to put some other container here, so which one is the right one? We can try this panel container. I'm not sure what this does. So panel container, let's the I should be able to lay out it as well as the viewport. I know I can do it from here, but I don't want to. I want to have it active here. For some reason it's not active. And let me try a different one. Oops. Which one was I using before? The center container is definitely the one we want to use if we want something in the center. And the margin, was it margin container? I think it might be margin container. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I cannot. Okay, never mind. We do it this way. So, oops, I didn't want to delete it. Yeah, I want to put it back to actions viewport, and I will just anchor it to where I want it. So I wanted to have it on the right side and on the bottom. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm doing it correctly. Wait. Yeah, so size is flag. Can I this one? Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I should be also able to just size it as I want it to have. So let's just move it. Oops. Oh, did I resize the viewport? I didn't want to do that. I actually resized the viewport, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to only resize this one and size flex. Fill. Yeah, I cannot move it. I think I need to have a panel here. Panel container should be this one. So one more time. Container tabs. Okay, let's read it a little bit because I already forgot. So this one arranges charts vertically or horizontally. This one does it in the grid view. Margin container chart controls are expanded towards the bounds of this control. Padding will be added to the margins depending on the temp configuration. So this is an idea here. Tab container, yeah, that's clear. Split container will split. Panel container. Simple container draws a style box, then expands channel to cover its whole area. Nope. This special control that only accepts a single viewport node as a child and will display it. Yeah, so actually I forgot one thing here. So I created a viewport container, but I actually didn't create a viewport. Right. Or I will probably need to open the old the other project. Let's do this. Save and close. Actually, not. Let me open another instance of Godot. I want to open this one. I do have some HUD here already. UI. Yes, this is actually a scene. This is a 2D game, so it's a little bit different, but it should serve the purpose. So I have a control here, which is for 2D, that's clear, and this already contains some. And this is what? This is a type of canvas layer. Okay, do I need a canvas layer here? I might do. I might actually do. Cancel. Let me check. Okay, so let's just do it one more time. We will add child node, and that will be called canvas layer. Okay, we'll call this one actions, and we will add container control. Yep. And let's do the panel container here. Okay, full viewport. It's still a little bit different. Let's go back. So this one, canvas layer. Transform scale. Transform is okay. Okay, and we have a view here, which is actually a layout, and a full rect should be. And this is basically some simple control. So let's just mimic that. Control. Canvas item. Yep. Let's do full rectangle. And so this should be actually the control, right? Canvas. Yeah, I'm just thinking if the HUD will be like on the same single layer, or do I need multiple levels of layers there? But it probably will be only a single one, so I can just change it to canvas. Okie dokie, and now we need to have actions. So let's move this to this control. Let's move this up here. Let's delete this one as well as this one. Let's call this one actions. So this is full rect, yep, and this one should then be able to, yep. So this is what I was looking for. So bottom right, and I want to, oops, not this one, bottom right, and the anchor, well, just clear it. Gene. Okay, layout bottom right. Yep, and the size will be, size should be maybe 50-50 for now. Let's do it one more time. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit too, that will be too small. I think I can do it 100. Okay, and finally the most important thing is to put actually the picture on it, right? And we do it with textures. Okay, normal. Okay, so we need to do a texture here. Let's go to assets, hut. We will use this icon for now, but I'm going to use different one in the future. This one's fine. Okay, yeah, this one's okay for now. Can we make it scale? Okay, this one. Nope. Keep aspect. How do I make it smaller? Do I have to scale it? Probably. I would like to just keep the size of it. Maybe it's fine as 150. I can check later. And we want to move it a little bit up. -20. Okay. So let's see it now. So now it should be showing on a screen. Cool. Yeah, it's quite big. Although on the mobile phone it might be not so big. We will check that later. That's not an issue right now. Okie dokie. And now we want to actually assign this to. Okay, we want to do a. First of all, let's make this one as a separate scene. Separate a scene. Hot. Okay. And we want to make also the some manager for that or script. Okay, new script, and it will be called hut. And let's assign this hut script to this hut. And let's go to the code. So, first of all, we will need to have something like we have in the other managers for initializing inputs. Get node, texture button, and the path will be actions, reset camera. Okay, my stream crashed again, or the OBS crashed. So yeah, I'm just thinking if we shouldn't like make the if we couldn't make it from I don't want to make it. I want to make as much as possible from the code, so I can have single source of truth in the code. Well, I won't have it, but I want to have as much as possible here. So connect, and signal will be called, no, it's called the event input, or input event. How is it called? I already forgot. Input event, input event. We will do a target. This is this class, and the method will be name of reset camera. Anything else? Beans, okay. We will create a private method, and we actually will copy the signature from different one. So void on reset set camera input. Yep. And if utils is clicked, input event, we will call our camera manager, and we will reset the view, the camera reset view. And what reset view will do? This is actually pretty similar, so we want to extract it, and basically I want to do something like transition camera, and let's vector 3 camera position, vector 3 camera rotation, and we will copy this here, or move this here, and we will call this method from here transition camera, and this will be round card camera position, round card camera rotation. So let's just replace these values here, position camera rotation. Okay, and we will do the same for the reset view, and for the reset view we will use the origin position and origin rotation we have stored here. So let's transition camera with origin position and origin rotation. That's it. And one more thing, actually, we will also need a let me just create a new instance, or maybe not instance, but hot. Yeah. Book. Actually, this won't be on the root, but we will want to call it from here. This will be on the game, but that's okay. Okay, and in the hub method we want to have actually I want to store this button for in the field. So let's call this one set camera button. Okay, I'm just thinking if the camera manager should manage the visibility of this button, but I guess so. Okay, we'll see in the future how many actions we will have there, but for now it actually makes sense to have it there. Nope, I wanted to have it as a field texture button. Okay, and we will use this button as well. Okay, let's actually do this in the ready action, and we'll do this, and then we will need some public method which will set the visibility of the button. So we will use this as a set camera button visible bool visible and reset camera button visible false visible. Yep. And let's go back to camera view. So in this case we will have a look at the round card, and then we will need to go HUD, I'm in the game manager, HUD, and set reset camera visibility. So now we want to have it visible. In case the view is reset, we want to have it not visible. Simple as that. Okay, and for this, for the initial state, we want to have it invisible. So let's just toggle the invisibility here. Okay, let's run it. Okay, I forgot to undo the mouse input. It should be pass, right? Or an ignore. Let's see. Let's see. It must be ignore. Book. So it's visible now, and we clicked on it and it doesn't work because of do I need anything special here for the button? Actually, we have a different inputs here, I mean signals here, so I'm not actually connected to the correct one. So let me just boot the button up. Which ones? The button is toggled or pressed? This is on. Yeah, I think pressed is the right one. So let me just change this to pressed, and we can also rename the method here. Okay, now it should be working. It should be, but it's not. Let me check the okay, let me start it from here. Let's see what's going on here. I'm definitely initializing the inputs. Yes. Let's see the console. It seems that it registers. I probably have incorrect signature for the button press here, so that's why it's not invoking correctly. So let me fix that. Yeah, as you can see, there are no parameters here, I believe so. So when I do actually click on the button, We'll try to call the method, but it's not there. Error. Yep. Method not found. So we need to remove all this. We don't need this actually. And that's it. Probably we might also be able to just call the reset view from camera manager directly. I might not do that because we might extend it to some additional functionality, so I will keep it as it is. It's more flexible this way. So let's just try it one more time and see if it corrects the issue. So let's go here, let's go back. Perfect. Book. Very nice. Okay. Okie dokie. Nice. Okay, so we have this. What else do we need? We need to be able to click here, click there, and click on my side of the table to show the basically the won cards. So we can do that right now, and we will have camera transitions ready, and then we can focus on another HUD elements, like maybe showing the players and the score, and basically start finalizing all the actions which are missing, because there is still lots to do, like implementing all of these actions for the cards. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. Let's go back here to the game and let's see the players. So what I want to do now is to be able to click on the... Let me just check one more thing. So we have a round container, round area, okay. And okay, how to handle this? I guess we can go to the player node. Do we want to just add the... Wait, this is not placed correctly, but that's not an issue. Like, we can have an area here under the table. Actually, we cannot, because the table is the card container. So we would need to create a parent from this. So maybe not do this. And we will add or what about if we just click on the table, on the card on the table, it will close up to the table cards. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm actually thinking is to finish or make another option here to like table, so it will be, it doesn't really matter if it's opponent or local table for now. And okay, so there is a state. Do we want to have... Okay, we will have a different state, like I'm just thinking ahead, that in case you are on the local table player, you are looking at your cards on the table, you will be able to combine it, so you will have a mode to combine these cards. But I'm just thinking if we like invoke the special... okay, well, let's not worry about it. Let's just finalize the camera views, and for this, okay, so one more thing we are missing here is actually, or maybe it's not, maybe we need to basically find out who's the opponent and where to look at. So as you can see in the camera manager, we have something like round camera position. And I'm thinking if you can do it like maybe not to have a static variables here, and we will just use the table, and based on that we will just move the camera upwards from the table cards. That might work. So let's do this. Let's do, so if we click on this card, it will be part of the table container. So we need to do like camera. Okay, let me do just one more thing here. Let's not, yeah, I was moving all the managers to game manager, so you can reference them directly from there as a singletons or as a public static instance. So yeah, I just wanted to change that here, I forgot. And let's go to camera manager and look at table cards, and we will use the get parent. It actually doesn't matter. So this will be our break. Yep. So yep, look at table cards, and this will be actually the table container. And what we will do here is to transition camera. I want to move it up, this up. Transition camera, and the position and rotation will be, so the rotation will be actually the same as this one, I believe. We want to have a look from upside down, maybe a little bit from the side, but I will tune it later. So that's a rotation. And as for the position, it's going to be table cards container. Actually, this one should be spatial. A global, translate to global. Position. Do I have to use this one? I think we need to do this 0, right? Or maybe not 0, but we want to actually move it from to the, actually this might be the correct one. Maybe we'll do it also for the round cards a similar way, but we want to use this as some translation point. So it's up 3 points and minus, okay. Maybe Z is not the right one here, but let's see. Rotation. Okay, and we want to also the look and transition camera. Yep, and we want to have this one visible. Okay, let's see. So we need to wait until there are some cards on the table. Let's just try to play and win some cards. Okay, so we have something here. Okay, I'm clicking and card is clicked. Card should be set correctly, but the table cards, that's the fifth thing. So why it's not working? Maybe I have not set the container correctly. Maybe the cards have not the... Let's see. So this is the left player. There are some cards here, and select the single. Okay. Okay, I cannot see the... I can't see the parameters of card placement. No, I cannot see it in here, right? Do I want to make it exportable so I can see it? Wait, you know what? I'm just going to card clicked and card ID plus card placement. So let's see where are those cards placed correctly. If are those cards placed correctly. Book doesn't really matter. Oh, it's not my turn. None. Okay, so the container is not set correctly here. Maybe I forgot to set it when I was doing these changes here. So what needs to be done is to set this table. Yep. And this is opponent hand. This is opponent. This is local player hand. Oh, I mean not the hand actually. It's the opponent. Local player table, yep. That's opponent table. And these two are also opponent table. Now. Let's see now. And the game crashed. Right? So object reference not set to an instance of object. Look at the table card. Something is not set here. Is it this one? Really? 44. So it must be this. This is for some reason null. Why is it null? Is it not card manager? I mean card container is what? Is node, it's not spatial. It's not spatial, but it actually is a spatial, but I'm not casting it correctly. So let's do it one more time. So basically if you have a script and if you assign it to node, it doesn't matter that it's spatial. If it's like you don't say it inherits from spatial, it inherits from node, it will inherit from node, so you cannot like change it. Got it? You can change it actually by a script. So okay, let me try to win this card. Okay, well, we're getting the summer. Okay, so the problem now is our transition, and that's why, because we have like, okay, let me just do, okay, so this is going to be a little bit harder to debug, but we can use the remote and check the camera and what this position is. So it basically changed the so this is not correct. Okay, let me check. So now the camera has this 0.12 and -6.7. So I'm just wondering what's the initial position of the table. Yeah, I probably cannot use this method here. Let me just try the 0, 0, how it looks like. Vector 0. And let me just increase the transition duration so we can see better where it's actually going. Oh yeah. So let me do this. Let's go back very slowly. And now, actually I want them to win some cards, so I will just choose this one. Okay, let's see. So now, so it's not rotating correctly. That's the first thing. The second one is that it's actually going, I think this is okay, but the rotation is not correct. And rotation should be also based on the global rotation of this. So let me just do I'm not sure what's better here. If I wanted to do it like dynamically, but I'm not sure if this is still the best idea here. It might be able to do this like back new vector 0, 3, 0. Okay, yeah, so we are getting somewhere, but we also need to have a rotation correctly set, and I believe we only need to like do the rotation or check the rotation of the front -180. Oh, this one is rotation here. Mm. Yeah, it's actually rotation of the parent of the cybercard container. Okay, I guess new vector 3, and actually we want to use just the rotation there. So table cards container get node, get parent spatial and rotation degrees. This should do the trick, but I'm not sure if this is the way how I want to do it. You also need to figure out the way how to basically move or slide between the cards. Actually, that won't be such an issue. So yeah, let's not win this card. Whoop. Let's see. Oh man, what did I do? The parent is not spatial because parent is player, and abstract player is not spatial. Yep. Of course, yo. Okay, so we can see the cancellation of the twinning. Let's see. Okay, it should be minus. That looks actually kind of okay. Maybe we can move it a little bit downwards. So let's do this as a minus, and let's move this one. Or maybe we can. Do we need to make it closer? No, we need to move it downwards. That's for sure. So it should be the z-axis. I'm just going to move it -1. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure. Okay. So it's on the z-axis. Let me check just if it also depends on this position here. Should be moved to the left, right? No, it's moved to the right now. Okay, and it will be correct for the front player. Ooh. Okay, so we need to do some more transformations here. It's basically correct for this one. Maybe a little bit more, yeah, for sure. But the problem here is that it's not the same for the left and right. And it's based on what? It's based on the yeah, also the rotation here is incorrect. The rotation is not correct because we have a different rotation for the table as the rest. Is that correct assumption? Actually not. is the same, but this one is 180, this is 90, and this is minus 90. Wait, but why is it not... Why is this one not different? Actually, they are all... They are all pointing towards the center. Yeah, that's correct. So they should be the same. Okay, okay. One more time. Let's do it from the beginning. So we have table cards container, which is this one. What do we actually need is the... That's okay. Yeah, that's a... We have a transformation for that. We have some position. We are changing the position to global for 0.0. So basically making... so basically getting this point here. And we are... we are adding a y-axis to this one. That's correct. And z-axis. So z-axis is... That's a global vector. Do we need to change this to... No, it should be global vector. Global position. I'm confused a little bit. So yeah, as for rotation, we have minus 90. Which is also not really correct here. And we are getting the... rotation of the player. Okay, and the result is that... Okay, let me just move this so it's a little bit... Yeah, I need to like see all the positions and I will figure it out just by looking at it. That's the only way right now. I need to figure out basically how the translation and all of this stuff works for this case. So yeah, so that's good. Yeah, like the transition for camera is global, that's for sure. Okay. Z-axis is actually this way, that's correct. So if I do -5, it will move it to there. That makes sense. So the only question is how to be able to move it. Basically, oh yeah, I know. I actually... Wait, there should be something like this, right? Back, down, forward. But it's still the global direction. It doesn't help me. What's this actually? It's going to be... 001. So that's back. So it's basically the same. Okay, so what I need to do one more time, table cards. What's global rotated? It will global. Yeah, I know. Look at from position. Okay. Moves the node to the specified position and then rotates itself to point towards the target. Okay, so maybe I will actually need to do this look at. Moves the node to the specified position. Do I need to do it on a camera look at from position? Yeah, but actually I would like to calculate the position, and so we want to do something like this, but I want to calculate the position so I can do the twinning. But translate object local. So changes the node positions by the given offset vector 3 in local space. Okay, that's translation. Global transform. Okay, global translate. That's clear. Get position in parent. That's not the one. Look at from position. Moves the node to the specified position and then rotates itself to point towards. Yeah, okay. So this would work for the camera view. That's exactly what I want to do, but I want to figure out the calculations for the positions. So get global position, target, get global position, delta speed. Okay, so that's actually the global transform has the information I need, right? Like the table card container, global transform, and there is origin and there is a rotation. Really rotated? Nope. Origin is the okay, and the second one what I'm looking for is the looking at returns a copy of the transform rotated such as. Okay, so yeah, actually this is the one. Camera global transform looking at rotated such that is okay, and I was also want to So one more time. Global transform. Translate it. So we want to move it a little bit. Yeah, but it's still the global transform, and I don't know which way to move it from there. I actually want to move it not by local transform. I want to translate it by the maybe this one then. Actually, but what I'm still not sure. Like, okay, so I will move it in this direction here, and what then? We have a translation position, we we have a origin and that's it, but I want to have it I want to translate table cards container to global. Should this work correctly? So I'm translating to global the local one, which I will move by 3 and minus 0.5 z. That could work, and rotation we will figure out. So let's see. Book. Where are we? What's y-axis in this case? Wait. Almost. Yeah, I'm thinking that it would be much faster than just the static ones. Yeah, so this is kinda what I'm looking for, but okay, one more time. So I have a transformation here. I will translate it to y. So y in this case is what? Which one? It looks like it might be the up. But it's for card. Yeah, it actually is up. Yeah, so I need to move it to Z position, and this will be 3 or minus 3. I think minus 3. And what about y? It will be moved a little bit up, and 0.x. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I am almost sure, but I will need to figure out also the rotation. So let me go back. Let me play this card. Okay, so Z must 3, and this will be minus 1, I guess. I'm still not sure. Where is it going, man? Like, what the hell? Yeah, this rotation like kinda screwing with me. So let's just not rotate anything. Or maybe just do this. But I'm not sure. What am I missing here? Like, I have a transformation of table card container, which is okay. Z-axis is the one moving it down. Y-axis is moving it up. I was doing that, so I had the 3 here. Then I will have Z-axis decreasing, so minus 1. X should be the same. Wait, let me just do this really white, really wild. Actually, I actually know what's going on here. Yep. So this is correct, right? Why it was not working before? Did I just put not enough y-axis here? Yeah, I need to do a rotation, that's clear, but maybe the rotation just screws everything. Let's see. Okay, so that's different. And it actually might be the rotation issue. So this one's closer for some reason. Can the left player please win the cards? Thank you. Oh man. I think I will just use the static positioning here. Yeah, as much as I want to figure it out how it's not working. I want to just not care about it anymore and just move on because it's taking me too long. And so y-axis is correct here, but it's not correct here, and that's because why is it? This one is placed this way. Table cards are placed the same way there. To global. What about my cards? They are somewhere in the bottom of the ocean. Probably. Yeah, but this local handle table is a little bit different here. Yeah, it's the rotation of this local is different from those. Yeah, so rotation, that's clear. Like, yeah, I understand. Rotation doesn't work. It's fine. Yes. local has... Wait, local has the... what? No, the rotation should be... Okay, so I'm interested in the Y rotation. So X rotation should be always the minus... so new vector, minus 90. This one should be rotation degrees actually. And this one should be 0. Okay, let me check. So now the left player has the rotation of minus 90. So if I move the camera minus 90, it's this way. That should be correct. Or maybe minus... Okay, so let me check this. Okay, so at least the rotation should be working. And for the position, I need to start from the beginning. Okay, let me not win the card. Where is my disk not playing? So book. Yeah, it's minus. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this is minus. That's fine. And wait, is it better? No, it's not. It's still close. And now let's go back here. So let's start from the beginning. We have a table cards container, which does have so if I do this to global vector 0, this one will translate 0 points to global vector of this container. So it should be like the camera should be like on the in the middle of the cards. Book. Yep. I want to move it up. So what I do here is to add a new vector. And I want to move it in a global space. We are talking in a global space, and that's float 0. So we don't want to move it in a X. We want to only move it in a Y, and not move it in a Z. Okay. So now it's going to be camera should be more up from the cards. Book. Yeah. Now all I want to do is to move it a little bit this direction. So so to do that, we need to be able to figure out. Okay, so let me just check all the containers. Okay, so this is rotating the other way around the way. See, like this doesn't make sense. Front player minus 80, okay. 90, minus 80. Should it be 180? No. Doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, screw this. I'm losing too much time here. So let me just do I will actually still I will still need to be able to figure out which player are we dealing with. So we need to be able to get the player. Yeah. I just am remembering something here. Camera. Oh, it's controller. Origin, current position, locked location. Let me check it. Update. Okay. And how do I set this to the locked position? Set state. It's a locked position, locked rotation. It's the initial one, I guess. Offset update mode. That's fine. Okay, yeah, that's something different. But I'm actually looking for this one here. Camera controllers. State. What state? Camera state. Okay, yeah. So this is okay, so that's only camera state. How do I handle the movement to the table cards? Set camera state. That's preference. Yeah, this is a camera state. It's not like the... But I do have something like that, where I move the camera as well. Do I have more controllers? Camera movement, that's fine. Origin position, current position. Actually, maybe this is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, so I also have this like static values here. Switch to play state. I actually can't remember how did I do that. And I don't... But I think I remember that I had the... like static positions for all of those. And I will do the same here. Yep. It makes sense. And I cannot struggle with this anymore. I'm losing so much time here. So we will need to do something like read only vector 3. We'll do an array here, and it will be called like player table cards camera positions. Okay, and now we just need to figure out how do we want to, or maybe I want to set it up here. Card container. Actually, that's not a bad idea to do it like from the from here. So we will have card container. So I can basically do something like, yeah, let's allow this one to camera position. Can this be null? It cannot be null, right? Rotation. As I was saying, to keep it in the code, I'm actually not keeping it in the code, and that's for this reason that I will be able to modify it from the Godot, and it's better maintainable or better debuggable from here. And I actually need to set it up for each of those tables and table containers, and each of those needs to have it on a different position. So actually there isn't a better way to do it, I guess. What am I missing here? Okay, so card container. Okay, now camera position. Cool. Now I'm thinking if it should be like the. No, it won't be. It will be global position. It's minus 90 for sure here. For the local player it will be 0, and this will be 0 as well. That's fine. Actually not. This will be minus 0.5. We want to move it a little bit to the back, so that's plus 0.5. 4.5. Okay. As for the left player, we want to have it also minus 90, and as for the y-axis, it's going to be rotated minus 90 degrees, if I'm not mistaken. Minus 90, that's fine. And yeah, also I forgot to move this one a little bit to the back, and that's not back, but it's z-axis. Is it? No, it's not. It's x-axis. In this case, it's a global position. So, oh, it's camera position. Okay, I'm not worrying about it right now. Oh, so yeah, they said a rotation here. Yeah, rotation should be front. It's correct. And right, it's minus 90 and 90. So let's see now, and let's just adjust it to the correct values here. Cool, everyone says his cards. Wait. Okay, so it's going to 0, 0, 0, that's fine. I actually wanted to move all of those up, but maybe we just can move the camera and set the values there. So that's for the local player. So the translation is for some reason. Wait, it's not I want a remote camera. Let's see. 0, 0, yep. So 3. That will be 5. 4.5. Okay. 4.2. Yep. So 3 and 4.2, 4.3. So that's local player table 3 and 4.3. Okay. Let's move back. Let's move to this player. That's a left player. And let's move the camera to the 3. Actually, rotation is not correct here. I moved it. Yeah, it should be the other way, like that 90 degrees, not minus 90. So let's just move this first. Okay, so left should be 90 and right should be minus 90. Let's move this to X, and probably all the other table values will be 4.3, but for the left player we will move it to actually no, it's not going to be 4.3 to the axis. Is it X axis will be maybe, let's see if we do this 3 front 3 minus actually the Z axis, this one stays here, minus 4.3 book, and the right player will be X axis minus 4.3. Okay, let's see. Book. Yeah, it's all the way around. So this should be 4.3. Did I change? I changed the camera view. Oh no. It's on the remote, so it should be okay. Well, did I change the local or not? I'm confused what I changed. Yep. Okay, not 4.3, but a little bit less. Maybe what's the correct one here? So maybe 3.6. fine. Okay, this is the correct value. Let's use it in the right one. Here 3.6, and for the left one will be minus 3.6, and that's it. Cool. This one remains, and this is going to be a little bit less. Remote camera. Let's move it here, and we will adjust the Z value. So also 3.6 minus 3.6. Nope, even less. 3.4 minus 3.4. That's for the front player. Oops. Minus 3.4. That's it. Okay, so that's the easier part of this. The next part will be to be able to move left and right with the camera, or just to so basically do the sliding on the screen to see all the cards. Yeah, and for that I might want to figure out how to find another location, or yeah. Okay, yeah, but it's okay now. This is fine. Okay, and we can actually finish it for today. Let me just do one more thing here. Transition duration, so it's not like super slow. Book. Can I win this one? He's got 2, I got nothing here. Yeah, let's just play this one. Okay. Yeah, so I need to actually change the icon here. That's one thing I need to do. And then, okay, so tomorrow we will focus on the sliding here, so I can move it to the left and right of the camera. Cool. Okay, so we have a movement. Let's actually see. Actually not. Yeah, well, I wanted to see what other actions do we need to implement, but yeah, there is still a lot of that, like the exchange one. So you can do like you can use this as an exchange action, and you can click on this card, then go here, click there, and exchange it for this one, and they will exchange. You will exchange the cards between those two, or you can exchange it between your cards and mess with whoever. So okay, yeah. So let's wrap it up here. Yeah. So I actually got stuck quite badly for some time with this positioning of the camera, and I will still need to figure out how to do it properly. I want to figure out actually, so I will do that off stream because it took me too much time here, and I wanted to move forward actually and finish the camera movement. So I actually didn't finish maybe all of I wanted to do sliding, but I will continue with that tomorrow, and after that we can probably focus on the rest of the HUD, so showing the players, showing the your turn action and stuff like that, maybe timer, and after that I will continue with the actions, all the actions, like interactions between the cards, and then we need to figure out how to do combinations. Yep, there is still lots of stuff to do, and I'm really happy we can do it together. So again, I hope you learned something as I did today, and I still have a lot to learn. That's what I've actually learned. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We will continue with this game, same time, 9 p.m. Central European time. So yep, see you guys. Have a nice one. Bye bye.